Hi there. I was just cleaning out my microwave, and it occurred to me that the way I go about cleaning my microwave is pretty helpful and kind of neat, and maybe it would save some people some time. So I thought I would share my trick for cleaning my microwave, which I have sadly already cleaned before I thought of making this video. And if you could have seen it before I cleaned it, you would have been like frightened. Perhaps it smelled like food even when there was nothing in it. And I needed to clean my kitchen sponge because it was pretty gross, and so the two things go together for me. So my microwave is already clean, and you may not be able to see it in the light, but it was really, really yucky. Hadn't been cleaned in, I honestly don't even remember the last time I cleaned my microwave. It's been at least 6 months. Totally gross. And I have kids that are old enough to use the microwave now too. And so things don't always get covered that should be covered, you know, things that splatter. So with more than just mom and a dad using the microwave, it can get pretty gross in there, and it was really gross. But here's what I do to clean my microwave. Occasionally, or often, my kitchen sponges get really yucky. They kind of start to smell, but they have a lot of life left in them, so it's kind of a waste to throw them away if you don't have to, unless they're like this one that was beyond saving. Rest in peace, nasty sponge. But normally what I do before they quite get to this point is you put them on a plate, a small plate, and you fill the bottom of the plate up with just a little bit of water. So the sponge is soaked, and there's some standing water in the bottom of the plate. Not much though. And then you pop this in your microwave for 30 to 45 seconds. And then that disinfects and sanitizes your kitchen sponge, but it also creates a lot of steam and like a nice warm wet environment for all that cooked on gross sticky crunchy crap in your microwave to kind of loosen. So I don't take this out because if you do, number one, it will be scalding hot and you'll burn yourself. So don't do that. And number two, I leave it sit in there for about 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. And while it's sitting in there, it's kind of just steeping inside the microwave, and everything's getting all steamy and hot and unstuck, basically. So then when I'm finished, normally I would take the same sponge and wipe out my microwave if it weren't horrible, but mine was pretty horrible. So then the next step in my defense is Mr. Clean Magic Erasers, which I don't happen to have mine sitting here. Those things are awesome. They are magic, so rightfully named. But I take a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Everything inside my microwave is covered in steam, and it's just, everything is softened. So it wipes out so much quicker. And I have tried to scrub out a microwave without doing that. Wow, what a pain in the butt. And they used to sell those little packets of microwave cleaning packets, like it was a towelette inside a bag, and you put it inside and it exploded kind of, and steam filled up the microwave, and then you would use the wipe on the inside to wipe down the microwave. Well, those are expensive. I tried them and I wasn't even that impressed with how they worked. So this is pretty much the same kind of system, only it's cheap. It's free. It's water and the sponge that you already own. The Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, I keep those in my house all the time anyway, so that's not anything that I wouldn't already have on hand. So try that because it really works. And for me, like even today, my microwave was so gross that I wiped it all out. It looked 100% better, but I knew there was still some stuff in there that I wasn't getting. So I did a second round of the sponge for 30 seconds and let it sit for about another 30 minutes and came back, and anything that was left wiped out perfectly. And my microwave is beautifully clean. Now I take out the ring with the wheels on it and the tray that normally your food would sit on. So there's nothing in there. And I don't try to scrub the tray out while it's in the microwave. Just take it out and throw it in the sink and scrub it off. This thing never gets dirty, so. But that's how I clean my microwave in a fraction of the time. It literally took me like 5 minutes of actual cleaning. The rest of the time it was just sitting there soaking. So I'm throwing away this rotten sponge though, because even after a couple minutes in the microwave, it's still pretty gross. So, but if you don't let your sponges get this far gone, And if they kind of are starting to stink a little and you're questioning whether, rinse them off really good, make sure there's no food on them, wet them, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds, and they should be good to go for a while. Hope this helps. Bye.